Hello, and welcome to my channel, Soulsmith Gaming. And it's time to pit some of the baddest animo characters and Chasca against each other in a good old-fashioned DPS showdown. With the release of Mizuki, she completes the triad of Genshin Impact's floating fraternity. But we're not making them compete over who's the most fly. Oh no, this flock of flyers is going to murder the cute creatures of Teyvat as quickly as possible. So, my hat guy has an alright build, I guess. He'll be using the bell, not that one. He'll be using this bell, of course at Refinement 5, as he should. And the 4-piece Desert Pavilion Chronicle. He's also, of course, C6 and triple crowned. Up next is Chasca. We're gonna be giving her a level 42 Seasoned Hunter's Bow. We'll of course be giving her Obsidian Codex, 2-piece. As well as a Lava Walker timepiece and a level 9 Exile's Goblet. Chasca is C0 and talent level 888. And finally, we have the newest addition to Flotation Impact, the Hot Spring Therapist Mizuki. She'll be using Refinement 1 Sunny Morning Sleep-In, which, funnily enough, is also a bell. She'll be using VVEM, and she's Constellation 1 with talent levels at 288. And with that, let's get to everyone's favorite part of the video, the disclaimers. Please take everything with a giant grain of salt. Let's start out with everyone's favorite volunteer, the Cryo Regis-Vine. Let's see how fast our fluttering family can finish our frosty friend. As we can see, Wanderer was able to take this round quite handily, despite coming out significantly earlier than the other two, which is pretty impressive with power creep and all. Even I didn't think he'd pull off this clean a victory while being such an underdog. I guess some things to note here are the charge attack before it dropped to proc DPC. I also got a little unlucky getting the Electro Infusion instead of the Cryo one for my C4, but everything critted anyway, so all of that aside, everyone's favorite ex-terrorist finished it in a breezy 5 seconds and 9 milliseconds. Next up is Chasca. Funny to know that even though she is around 2 years older than Wanderer, she pathetically took about 2 years longer than him to defeat the easiest boss in the game. You'd think with that massive gun she'd be doing serious damage, but it seems to be more like a way to overcompensate for something. Worse hat and worse damage? At least pretend to be embarrassed, Chasca. It took her 1 minute and 43 seconds. And 59 milliseconds. And now for the lady with the tail, Mizuki. Admittedly, Mizuki is not a solo animo damage character. It's more understandable that she'd do poorly compared to the other animo DPS. And I didn't even change her build to work better for solo damage, so it's just her EM Viridescent build. Hopefully when we start to add teams she'll do better. But as for now, she finished in 2 minutes and 57 seconds and 38 milliseconds, which is very far at the bottom, sadly. Our next volunteer is also a fellow hoverer, as we take our flyers to the robot chicken. Predictably, Wanderer dominated. What can I say? Nothing. There's nothing to say. What is this script? What can I say? Nothing. There's nothing to say. I did have fun running around the arena for like 2 minutes just to not have nearly enough B-roll. Yeah, he did that in 25.5 seconds. Chasca also predictably embarrassed herself once again, but this time over a longer duration. What is funny is the Aeon Blight made its elemental resistance Pyro, which I don't know how it works, but if I had to guess, it would want to resist the element it took more damage from. And it's funny to think that Chasca mainly did Pyro. I don't know, maybe that's just how Chasca works, I don't know. Mizuki made me want to kill myself. Solo Mizuki is something no one in their right mind would ever want to do ever. Which probably means I'll make a video like soloing bosses as Mizuki or something. But yeah, like 9 minutes in I realized that I was wasting my life and I gave up. But let's try it with full teams now. Surely some of these runs will be more competitive. Mizuki actually seemed to close the gap. I do realize that a lot of her damage is Furina and Mafuika just off-field, but that's kind of what Mizuki is, so congrats Mizuki, you finally got not last place. As for Chasca, I'm so mean in this script. Really? Mizuki beat you? That's actually so sad. Also, I don't know why I used Yanfei. Well, I do know, it's because of the shield, and it's also like the first result that came up when I googled Chasca teams. But Mavuika probably would have made this closer, and Wanderer swept, what can I say? It's honestly just too easy when you're so perfect. I also tried it with my normal Chasca build because I got curious, and it wasn't that bad. It actually maybe would have been close if she was also C6 R5 Triple Crown rank 1. Just maybe though.
Know your place.
And what kind of DPS showdown would this be without the Abyss 12 full team battle? We'll be taking them to the second half of the 5.4 Abyss 12. The teams I gave them probably aren't the best, but they're a lot easier to use, and there's no way I'm resetting a run while I'm using this malnourished Chasca. Also, the teams aren't even that bad. Okay, let's just play the run. Okay, here's a spreadsheet. I had to learn how to use a spreadsheet just for this, and I didn't even, I guess I used it properly. I didn't know how to export it, so I just took a screenshot, and that's why there's white at the bottom. This sucked. Yeah, I know why he doesn't do this so often, and I didn't even come close to taking this seriously. Check out the description, show I want to lose some love. This is my first April Fool's video that could legitimately April Fool someone, so get April Fooled. I have more coming today too, so they're also somehow more embarrassing than this, so stick around. I appreciate every single one of you. This is Soulsmith, signing out.